I'm Lisa Morgan, owner of Lisa's Chair.
What is the name of your current occupation?
I'm a hairstylist and owner of the salon.
Describe your job or career and your daily duties.
Well, as the owner of the salon, I do all my book work. But as a hairstylist for my salon, I do my clients' hair and I schedule their appointments.
What do you do during the day?
I do haircuts, hairstyles, perms, highlights, color. Also, at the end of the day, I have to clean the salon, wash my towels, and my book work for the day.
What about your job or career do you like the best, or is the most satisfying to you?
I love to do hair. I love working with people. I love all my clients are more like friends to me. And I think that's what I like most, is that I really enjoy what I do.
Do you like being your own boss?
Oh, I definitely like being my own boss.
Why?
Well, I've worked for a larger salon in the past, and working for myself, I feel like I'll never go back to working for somebody else again, because now I get to choose if I want to work, how long I want to work. If I want to take a vacation, I don't have to ask to take a vacation. It's up to me to schedule that in myself.
So, owning your own business, you get to choose when and where you get to work, your hours and your schedule?
Yes.
How did you decide to open your own and go off on your own business?
Well, I was working for a bigger salon, and I met a lady that had a smaller salon and became friends with her, and just thought she could do so much more in her salon. And just one day I decided to ask her if she would be interested in renting me a chair a couple days a week. So at first I worked for the salon and rented just a few days, and I saw in my 3 days of working there, I was making more money than I was in the bigger salon, which charged almost twice as much for the hair care. So I decided to just take the plunge, and I've been happy with my decision ever since.
Now, owning your own business, have you ever thought about having employers?
I have. For myself, I believe I'm happy just being my own boss and not having to look after anybody else. I would consider renting a chair within my salon to another stylist, but I really don't want the responsibility of keeping track of taxes and unemployment and all the other financial responsibilities that would go along with having employees.
How did you decide on this career?
Well, my mother was a hairstylist also, and I've always watched her, and I enjoyed when I was in high school doing my friends' hair. I always would cut their hair or borrow her stuff and perm it or color.
Something that you always wanted to do, or did you just end up by chance?
In a way, it's what I've always wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do hair, but at the beginning I didn't think I would actually be doing hair in a salon. I had bigger dreams of doing hair like for Broadway shows or movie stars. But now, and I have worked in hair shows, doing stage hair and putting together hair shows for distributors. But I figured out I do enjoy doing hair in a salon situation, working on my clients, and more so than doing the stage hair.
Do you feel it's a big step to go out and actually start your own business?
I think at first it was a very scary move, actually knowing that if I didn't have a continuous clientele that I wouldn't have income, compared to working for a salon that paid you a wage and a commission.
How did you prepare for your job or career? College, training,
To
apprenticeship?
go into hairstyling, you go to a cosmetology technical type school, and that I believe is like 2,300 hours that you have to complete. Then you have to take state board exam and pass that. And in Iowa, you have continuing education that you have to do 12 hours every 2 years. I believe those are the right hours. But then besides, for my business end, knowing how to run my business and do the book work, I went into marketing and business. I took 2 years of college in marketing, and that helped me understand more the bookkeeping and the sales.
If you had the opportunity, would you choose the same career again?
Yes, I definitely would.
Why?
Because it's something I enjoy. It's actually, I'm one of few people that can say that I actually love what I do. Sometimes I go to work to escape my normal everyday life. It's more of an enjoyment to me, a getaway to do hair.
Looking back, what could you or would you have done differently to better prepare yourself for this job or career?
School really prepared me, and I worked for a bigger company that had lots of continuing education.
What do you feel is the long-term outlook for your career or field?
I feel my career will continue to grow. Every year I've shown a profit. I think no matter how bad the economy gets, people will still get their hair done. And right now I'm actually overbooked. I have waiting lists.
Would you suggest it as a career to one of your children or a young person in a college?
I would suggest doing hair for a person that loves to do hair. I believe doing hair, to be a cosmetologist, you have to enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to be good at it.
What advice in regards to education or training would you give a student today that was considering going into a similar career as yourself, as a business owner of a salon?
Just jump in as a business owner of a salon. I would suggest not taking that dive right away. I would suggest working for a salon first. Because I feel like you learn more after you get out of college or out of the technical school, especially working on your people skills and working for a bigger salon where you have other stylists around you where if you're in a bind and you have a question or need help, they're there to help you. But I believe after you know what you're doing and you feel more comfortable, I would definitely suggest going off on your own to be your own boss. Now they have rentals and you can rent a chair and within salons. That's another way to go. And then my best advice for a stylist would be that when your clients come in, that's their time. That time they're paying to get their hair done should be all about them. They may seem like they want to know what's going on in your life, which, I mean, a little bit's good, but I would always turn it around back to being totally focused on them during their appointment.
Would you like to suggest any inspiration?
Okay. I believe owning your own salon and being a cosmetologist is very rewarding because you meet a lot of people and those people are truly happy with what you're doing for them.
Nice. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.